This is the story of Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him. Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, was extremely patient. He took time and did not mind teaching the people about the one true God, Allah. He said, please worship the one true God, Allah. For 950 years, Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, was determined to teach his people. He was amazing. He never gave up. The people ridiculed and laughed. They ignored what he had to say. The Prophet was exceedingly patient, and he waited and contemplated on what Allah wanted him to do. Oh Allah, they're not listening to me. I have tried everything possible. Allah inspired Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, to make an ark. The Prophet humbly bowed his head and accepted his task. The Prophet then went on to ask all the believers to join him and assist in building the massive, huge structure, the ark. So they had to gather these long pieces of wood and cut the wood and shape the wood and begin to assemble the wood. And people walked by. What are you doing? What are you making? Ha ha ha. You're so funny. Ha ha ha. They invited their friends, mocking at him. Prophet Nuh was endlessly patient and steadfast and ignored them. He was determined to continue to build his ark. One day, a chieftain approached and said, "What is this? What are you doing here? Are you ignorant? Are you dumb? What is wrong with you?" The Prophet remained silent, but his people teased and mocked him. They were very greedy and selfish. The Prophet was resilient, and he endured the situation for many, many years as he continued to build the ark, and he thanked the Lord. Allah inspired all the animals, male and female, a pair from each species. They came from the animal kingdom to migrate to Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him. The giraffes, lions, tigers, and the birds, the frogs, rabbits, all of them grouped in pairs to enter onto the ark. All of God's creatures had come together according to his divine plan, and all entered onto the ark, where the Prophet greeted and invited all of them onto the ship. After all the animals embarked, the believers were encouraged by the Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, to join them on the ark as well. All of you need to come, or you will be severely punished. Please come. Believe what I'm telling you. There's no water. There's no sea. There's nothing there. Where's your water? The Prophet said, "You have to believe. This is a warning. Please believe me. Please. What I tell you. If you don't believe me, you will be punished." Suddenly, the clouds disappeared and darkness fell. Thunder crackled and lightning flashed, and rain began to fall. A strong, powerful wind came swirling like a tornado into the town. Thunder crackled and lightning flashed, and rain began to fall. "Come on! It's not too late," called the Prophet. He was still inviting people to board the ark. The water was rising, and the ark began to rise. The water was too strong for the people. and the water began to rise higher and higher. It became overwhelming for the people, and they began to drown. Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, cried out to his son, "Come on, my son, come on, my son. I will be fine. I will be fine on top of the mountain." The prophet was saddened because he was turned down again. And the prophet was saddened. The ark closed. The waves began to crash, and he could see his son climbing to the top. He watched him succumb to the waters and drown. The ark embarked onto the ocean, and the powerful waves were crashing against the ship for days and nights. The turbulent waters and the violent storm rocked the ark as it rumbled through the waters. Until one day, the clouds rolled away and the sun shone. The prophet sent out a little bird, a dove, to search for land. The bird returned with nothing, and the ship sailed on for some time. And then on another day, the prophet sent the little dove out again. And this time the bird returned with an olive branch. That was a sign that there was land. The ark continued along until it finally landed. The place the ark landed is called Mount Judy. This is in present-day Turkey. There were 80 people who survived on the ark. The people wanted to remember that area they landed in and mark that location forever. So they called that land the City of 80. All the people thanked and praised the one true God, Allah. They were grateful they survived the flood. May peace and blessings be upon Prophet Nuh and all his people. The end.